Hi everybody, Scott and John here with Digital Lead Performance, and today we're going to talk about the digital sales process.
Digital sales process. You know, we've always talked for 30 years about the sales process. Right there in the showroom, we talked about the leads, we talked about the sales traffic and the write-ups, the closes, always measuring this performance. In fact, that's what drove all of us in this business for a lot of years was how do we really leverage the traffic coming in the store? And I think what we've learned over the last 5 or 6 years is that the traffic coming in the front door has changed so dramatically, and where has it gone? And we've really identified that so much of it has gone through the digital, through our digital systems, and there's a lot of opportunity there, and we've kind of really clarified how to manage the digital side of our business. So tell us a little bit where we're at today, John, how we're really focused on the 3 real elements of the digital business.
Okay, and you're right about the traffic, right? We see that, and you guys see that inside of Harley business, metric business, motorsports, all power sports, so forth, and retail in general, it's changing. Customers are going first and more frequently to the website before they're going to the physical store, and that's okay, as long as you're equipped to take advantage of that. It's still valuable traffic. So we've essentially broken this into the digital sales process into 3 phases. We refer to it this way internally. We work with our client dealers the same way, and essentially phase 1 is all about website traffic and lead capture. Okay, so most dealers, most retailers, anybody with a business website, you're spending some kind of money to drive customers to your website. You want that traffic. You can go through your website analytics and figure out how many visitors, how many unique visitors, where they go, how long they're there, all that stuff. And so those customers are visiting your digital showroom. Just think about that. I know everyone's really particular about what's my showroom look like at the store? What's my signage? Is everything clean? Do they know where to park? Do they know where to go? Do they get a nice greeting? Well, your website's got to be treated the same way. Where do they go? Is it visually appealing? Is it easy to navigate around? Are the buttons there what they want? Are the drop downs saying the right stuff? So
one of the experiences though that I always see, and I know that everybody has the same kind of experience, is we go online shopping and we get excited about a product and we click on it and we have to continually wait. The digital opportunity to shop has become unbelievable for everything that we do.
Yeah.
Truly. So what have we learned in this process, okay? Because we're trying to sell more motorcycles. So what have we learned in this process?
No, fundamentally, that's what Digital Lead Performance does, is help move customers along. So they come inside of phase 1, they're coming to your website, that's great. Somewhere on that website, or in multiple places, there's got to be lead capture tools. There's various things that can happen on your site via your website provider, but there's other lead generation tools that are out there that have to do with trade values and credit approvals. There's chat functions that can be there. So they walk into your showroom just like they walk into the physical showroom of the store. Just because somebody comes in the front door of your dealership doesn't mean they're going to get on the traffic log.
That's right.
Right? They can just walk in and cruise around and leave, but we got to capture them. We've got to get some information, and to do that on a website, you've got to make it convenient, it's got to be visible, and there's got to be varied means for a customer to raise their hand and say, hey, I want some help. So that's all the lead capture. Generate traffic and make it easy for them to raise their hand and say they need some help. Okay? Phase 1. Phase 2, and this is where Digital Lead Performance really lives. We advise in phase 1, but we live and function in phase 2. And phase 2 is lead follow-up. Customer gets to the site, they raise their hand, I need something. The key there, who follows up first? Okay, so who's the fastest? Speed to lead. Whoever gets there the fastest, whoever gets there with the best content, whether it's a text, an email, or a phone call, what are we saying? What are we telling the customer? And whoever stays with that lead the longest, the tenacity and the duration of follow-up is key in there. Whether it happens in your store or it happens here, but this is all we do. We have a team of agents on the other side of that wall, 7 days a week. All they do is they follow up in under 6 minutes, over thousands and thousands and thousands of leads, under 6 minutes. They follow up, they create a relationship on behalf of the dealership, and they move that customer to an appointment set and continue to follow up until we get a kept appointment, okay? And when the appointment's kept, we shift into phase 3, which then is lead conversion. And that's back to in the store and the traffic.
Very important. So just imagine coming in every day and having systems in place that create a appointment log, customers coming in, most of them having credit applications already filled out, coming in, understanding what kind of product they want to purchase, and what you have the opportunity of is getting ready for that customer. Instead of working so hard to get that customer to the front door, you get to spend the time and effort of getting that bike out front, having that bike, having the customer's name on that motorcycle, getting the sales team ready for customers who are coming in to buy a motorcycle, getting them on a test drive, taking them a tour of the store, and continuing the value proposition that customer is expecting. And we have found that we can help you get better prepared, ready to serve that customer when the customer walks in the front door.
Yeah, and one of the pieces that's key to this is the conversation and the communication thread between our agents and a main point of contact at the dealership. So everything that we do here is entered into the CRM of the dealership. So we'll set an appointment, we'll communicate to the point of contact at the store, refer them to the CRM. They'll be able to go in there, see all the notes, all the details, who the customer is, when they're coming, what they want, why the appointment was set, and then they get to go and make the big show for them, okay?
Right.
Our agents are also making sure they know where to go at the store, where to park, who to ask for, so the customer shows up, and like you said, now, their bike's out front, shined up, full of gas, their name's on it. They feel like a king when they get there, or a queen when they get there. Now what they gotta do, take a tour of the store, go on a test ride, already got their credit, sell them a bike. It's easier to buy.
Yes.
They love it.
It's going to be, it's really a great opportunity. You know, as a dealer, I can tell you that there's nothing greater than every day starting your day off with a list of customers that are set appointments coming in the store. You get to take the opportunity and focus on taking care of customers who are actually coming in to buy. So if you want to know more about how to sell more motorcycles, let me rephrase that. If you want to know more about getting more opportunities to sell motorcycles, give us a call, because we have an opportunity to help drive more sales in your dealership.
We do. We make your leads more valuable.
Speed to lead.